Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a date night makeup look. You can wear this when you go out on a date with your boyfriend, your family, your friends. You know, not a date with your friend. You get it. You get what I mean. So today will just be a very brown toned makeup look, and I think that the lip color is a very pretty pop to the makeup look completely. And the eyeshadow, it's pretty plain. Like, it's very simple, it's very easy to do. And these lashes I am in love with. They are by Shishi Lash, and they messaged me and gave me a coupon code so you guys can use it to get $5 off. So I'll go ahead and put that in the description box below. And if you would like to get this look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I'll be putting on my face is my Laura Mercier foundation primer. And I'm just going to go ahead and dot and rub this all over my face. The first thing I'll be doing for my eyeshadow is using a primer, and this is Soft Ochre by MAC. So I'll be using a flat shader brush by BH Cosmetics, and now I'll be using this to put a nude shade like this one from the Mind palette of the Stila Eyes Are the Window shadow palette. I'll be using that white shade just to set that primer so we can easily blend the shadows that are to come. So I'll be taking this Coastal Scents crease brush, and it's kind of got thicker hair, so it easily picks up product. So I'll be using the Cashmere Bunny eyeshadow by the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I'm going to be first using that to bring some definition and transition to my crease. So now I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow from the Naked palette, first generation palette. So this is the color Buck, and I'll be adding that into my crease as well for a warmer color. I'll be using a Morphe crease brush. So the brush I will be taking is by A Rose Beauty, and it is a small shader brush. I'll be using the same primer we used earlier just to use on my lids. Just so the eyeshadow I'll be putting on, I'm not taking this all the way out to the outer V of my eyelid, because in that outer part I will be using a darker shade, and you will see that soon. So now I will be taking Heaven in the Natural Eyes palette again, and I'm going to be putting this all over my legs. Now I'll be taking the Morphe crease brush, again from a brush set. Wow, a brush. I can't talk today. A brush set. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend those colors all together in the crease. And then I'm just going to pick up Buck again from the Naked palette and use this brush just to add a little bit more. Now I'll be taking the BH Cosmetics pointed brush, and this is number 105. I'll be taking Blackout from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I'm going to put this shade in my outer V, as well as topping it with Sexpresso from the Natural Eyes palette. Now I'll be taking this Morphe crease brush and blend that inward so it doesn't look harsh, and also with the BH Cosmetics brush. I'll be doing the same thing over on the other. Here I'll be taking this shade called Silk Teddy in the Too Faced Naturalized palette, and I'll be putting that on the inner part of the lid. I decided to dab with my fingers because it gave the best payoff of the actual color. And my eye is really watery today. Extremely watery. Now I'll be taking the Glow Kit by Anastasia, and this is called That Glow. I'll be mixing bubbly So I'm going to take my Shani Flat Kabuki brush and my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 122, and that is called Creamy Beige. Now I'll be taking some of my Marc Jacobs foundation pigment and just dotting a little bit over my face, and this is in the shade Bisque. Just because I want a more of a yellow tone to my foundation. Now I'll be taking the Master Conceal by Maybelline in the shade Light. And I'll be using my fingers to put this on in a triangular motion. Now I'll be taking this dome-shaped powder brush by A Rose Beauty to go ahead and blend this concealer out. But I'm going to go ahead and use my Sephora Pro Concealer brush just to get a more precise blend. Now I'll be taking my Laura Mercier translucent loose powder. I'm using that same brush, that same dome-shaped brush, to go ahead and swipe and then pack on. So we do a little bit of baking. And I'm going to go ahead and put that where my contour would be, so right underneath it, on my chin and on my forehead, just to make sure that's set and lightened up right there. Now I'm going to be taking my Hoola Benefit Bronzer, and I will be using the bronzing tool inside the box, just for a more chiseled bronzed contour. Now I'll be taking the Glow Kit by Anastasia, and this is That Glow. I'll be mixing Bubbly and Starburst, and I'll be using this actual painting brush. It is very light-handed, but it picks up a lot of product, and I like to use it for highlighting. So you'll see that I'll accidentally forget to take off my baking, but I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, just so I don't get messy. And so when I'm highlighting, I will be taking Bubbly first on my cheekbones, and then I'll be putting Starburst right on top. I feel like the pigment, whenever it comes off on your face, it's more of a like, it's very powdery compared to the individual highlighters. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add some of the Opal Highlight by Becca and just use a huge fan brush by the same Morphe brush set that I've mentioned in this video. Now I'm just going to go ahead and bring that on the top of my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to go ahead and start to line my lips with the Ofra lip pencil in the shade Nude. So now I'm going to take my Glam Glow matte lip treatment, and it also plumps your lips, but the matte part prepares you for matte lipsticks. So I just have to let that set in and dry. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, and I use the Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown and the brow gel in espresso, and these are both by Anastasia, and I'll be using a Morphe angled brush. So the rest will be done off camera just because I've done my eyebrows a ton of times in my videos. If you guys would like to have a separate video dedicated to brows, then just comment down below. So the lashes I'll be wearing today are by Shishi Lash, and these are the lashes in Georgia. And like I said, I will have my coupon code down below. So now I'll be using Limbo by ColourPop. I don't know if you can read that, but I had it there for really quick. So this might take a little bit because the liner that I used, I don't have a matching liner, so I had to be extra tedious with this. But I got it to where I wanted it.